A long time coming, man. I mean, I've been a fan for years, and then once I saw you rock out at the GLA,
Uh,
I was like, man, I ain't want. We were just talking about this last night too. I don't like to bother the artists when they're performing, like, because you're at work.
indeed,
You know what I
indeed,
mean?
indeed.
So,
Boss up, boss up.
so I was like, yeah, I want to get your music, this, that, and
Yeah,
the other,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we always kept that, cordial. But other than that, man, how you been doing, man?
Man, like I said, when I walked in the door, man, I've been blessed, man. I'm vertical.
Word.
First and foremost, I woke up this morning, so I'm good. I'm good.
That's what's up, man. Now, I always like my MCs with unique names. So, like, my first question is to you: how did you get your name, All Purpose?
All purpose. Man, that came about my daughter was born like 2001.
Okay.
I was in a group called Prophets of the Ghetto, POG, and at
Yep.
the time I was known as Big Bob the North Star. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So that I had that title for a while, and then just the changing of the times, the God, so to speak, me having a child, and me loving football. You know what I mean? I was like all purpose.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your favorite football team?
Oh man, you know them Steelers, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You know
Yeah,
what?
we ain't gonna talk too much
No, no,
about
no,
that
no. We ain't gonna
today.
talk too much today because my
I'm
Eagles
kinda,
lost, and they.
yeah.
I'm not gonna look. I'm a big fan, but I can imagine.
I
Look,
can't take it.
with all due respect, they suck. I'm just.
Damn, you told me right in my face
Hey,
too.
hey, hey! The Eagles suck. I mean, hey, look. If you can say that about your team, but how long you been in the game, man? Because everybody's been here all purpose, all purpose. Like you said, you was in the group before Prophets of the Ghetto. So, like, when did you start rhyming?
Yo, I was man. That's a long time. I was rhyming. Started like in '88.
Okay.
I remember it was like I actually remember the date. It was Thanksgiving of '88. From there, just finding ways to play with words.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of fun. And looking up to the MCs that I admire, the Big Daddy Kanes, the LLs, the Run DMCs, the ESTs and all that jazz. That influenced me to do a little bit more, along with my brothers that was
Okay.
urging me to do this as well.
Now, Philly has been known for DJs and MCs, but the MCs, especially with the aggressive content. Now,
Yeah.
do you pattern yourself as a traditional Philly MC?
No, I can't even. I can't. Nah, not at all. I base myself off of me being the dope MC.
Okay.
No title on it. Where you from? None of that. You know what I mean? I just base myself as being dope. Continue to hold those rings because holding up those rings is a hard task to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter where you from. So as far as a Philly MC, I am that, but I am definitely all purpose. I am him.
Word. Now
Different, different entity.
that's what's up. Now we got All Purpose in the studio. Now, I want to get your opinion on, because like you said, from '88 to now to the present time, 2016. Has your rhyme style changed? Have you been adapting to the times, or are you just keeping what you know was special? How was All Purposes flow like from back then to now?
To now. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because we was just me and my homies just busting up about that. To maintain from then to now, it was always for me like, don't do what they do.
Okay.
Don't be like them. Be who you are. Pattern certain things because you're trying to reach a certain echelon of MCing. So a Big Daddy Kane, perfect example to say, you know what, if you want to be dope, be like that.
Word.
But utilize what you came in the game with. So every year from that time to now, it's always been a development. I never gave too much about the outside world.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I knew what I had inside, as far as my integrity and spirit and mind, is a little bit more powerful.
Right.
So all the young cats that's doing their thing out there, my son love them, you know what I mean? But I don't get involved. I know what I like to hear.
Right.
And I know what I like to write. So being an MC from '88 to 2016 has been a lot of changes of the guard, but never once in none of those patterns, those steps that I wanted to be like somebody else.
Word. Now, because you travel, because you just came back from a European tour. So, first of all, how was that? And also, how do they perceive? Because I've heard this from other artists, but I want to get your take on it. How do they perceive overseas the culture of hip hop?
Oh, they embrace it heavy.
Okay.
I mean, as soon as you step off the plane, you know what I mean? They just like, you know, the folks overseas, the European brothers and sisters, they smell it.
Right.
You
You
know
think
what I
that that's what's missing in the United States sometimes?
I say that all the time when I'm on the road.
Okay.
It's like, I'd rather be on the road, out the country, than doing something in my own spot.
Word.
Because it's more appreciative there than it is here. Because again, you still dealing with cats that want to hear the norm.
Right.
So
Right.
that ain't my norm. Not saying these ain't my folk.
Right.
But I know folk over here, over in Paris, France, London, Japan, Istanbul, that want that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they energy is heavy.
Now, when you go over there and you say that, you know, I'm from Philly, do they expect you to sound like a traditional or what's out right now in the city of Philadelphia, like, you know, like the mainstream, like the younger kids?
No, not exactly, because
Okay.
I think from face value, automatically, like,
Gotcha.
yo, dude he ain't playing around.
And I guess with the type of people that you're on the show with, they're like, okay,
Yeah,
we're not gonna
exactly.
get there. You're from Philly, but
Yeah.
you're not like that.
That,
you know,
exactly.
Which is nothing wrong with that, but you know, hey, everything's for everybody else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now,
Exactly.
I want to get you to, before we get into your songs, I want to get your take on the Philadelphia hip hop scene right now, because it's been in the news lately. Some negative, some positive, but I want to get your take on, you know, what you feel about the Philadelphia hip hop scene right now.
To be honest with you, man, again, I have to go into that bag of not dealing with too much stuff, but
Gotcha.
just basically focus on my goals and dreams, and focus on those that's in my cipher.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's no disrespect. I just don't get involved in it because I have no take in it.
Right.
Unless something comes across my desk where it's something immediately, the general guy jump on it.
Gotcha.
But far as like all the stuff that's going on, I've been watching the YouTubes. I ain't saying no names of all the people that's out there, but I'd rather not get involved with it
That's what's
because it ain't my business.
No, you're absolutely
You
right.
know what I mean?
Because of the fact that I don't know, man. I mean, you know, it sometimes is. I think Philadelphia sometimes gets a bad rap, but there's also like, I think that the negative outshines the good things that's going on in Philly, like you, Chill Moody,
Exactly.
Reef the Lost Cause. I
Exactly.
played him early. Jack Frost, he's always putting out good music. You know, Freeway. You know, it's just like a slew of MCs out there. Like I said last night, we actually had like this little event that, you know, we were just talking about the industry and how, you know, people are torn, and, you know, just to get you up on your business skills and all that. But before we get back into music, business wise, you're an independent artist, correct?
All day long, yes, sir.
Now how is that beneficial to you?
Being an independent is exactly what it is, and it benefits me greatly because I can do what I want to do
Right.
with a distribution deal.
Got you.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm not inked all the way in for somebody, a label to, you know, to puppet master my situation.
Right.
It works out great because, again, I can ride around with my CDs in my joint
Yeah.
and get busy. And
100% profit, baby.
all day long.
We love that.
All day long. You know what I mean? So that's how I think.
Word. Look, what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna get into a couple songs by you, play a couple other songs, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about your new project that's out right now, Private Property,
Yes, sir.
and some of the people that you actually worked with in the past, and on who you're working with now. So we're
Okay.
gonna talk about all that. We got Aul Purpis in the studio.
Yeah.
609-258-1033, 609-258-1233, Sabi Radio on WPRB 103.3 FM, Philly meets Jersey, everybody. Check this out.
Ha ha.
The boy Elijah, you now rocking with your man Phil Sabi.